It's currently 9:41 a.m. So Tracy Banks is in the apartment while her co-defendant is right above, pacing in what is engineered light. Let me back up so you can see what's framing the front door. That has nothing to do with sunlight. It's framing, see, it's along the floor, up the wall, and along the ceiling. And this is the demon license 5WB715, whose mental illness is put on full display while a human being is pacing and it's amplified in volume. That's supernatural. And that light is supernatural. And it's also supernatural while a demon is manifesting and you are witnessing malicious conduct. The demon Tracy Banks is pacing with light activity, light activity, and pacing back and forth here. In concert with the pacing demon above, light activity, and pacing with the use of a laundry bag. This is psychopathic behavior. It's also what happens outside of the bathroom when I'm inside of this apartment. It's also pursuant to what is real-time knowledge about what I'm doing on my communication device. It's in concert with what are demons that are inside of the building, stalking with amplified noise, stalking in the path. Okay, while you're looking at what is activity creation, that is not sunlight. All right, you're witnessing demon possession. This demon possession is going to be the evidence to prosecute the government and AVANATH capital management. That's called crossing path. She's doing so repeatedly, and the laundry bag, going to do laundry, turn the lights on and off repeatedly, coming in the kitchen, is monitoring evidence. It's impunity. This is what I'm reciting on the podcast on an ongoing basis. You're looking at a video documentation evidence of it. And as of approximately 9:20, this is 20 minutes of the demon in 55 repeatedly stomping with amplified noise. It's so loud that while I'm listening to content on my headphones, it's heard through the headphones. And this demon, that's again April 7, 2025, coming and getting in my face documented evidence of what is a threat to my life, physical safety, well-being, and liberty, the threat of criminal summoning, criminal defamation as the audible activity creation, the substitute for what is amplified pacing. And the demon is speaking about the fact that I'm talking at a substantially similar volume with her door closed. I'm interrupting her ability to sleep, but the demon that's creating repeated earthquakes is something that she's oblivious to. But that's because you're monitoring. All right, it is in the specific environment. This is AVANATH capital management gang stalking with the people who are going to prison for it, mental asylums. You're witnessing the evidence of psychopathic behavior, very highly malicious and threatening. All right, that which is not sunlight fills the apartment. Okay, that's P.O.C. Coming back here and touching me, that's all stalking with light conduct. While her co-defendant, that's not sunlight, it's cloudy outside. So you're looking at it above, and walking in and out of the apartment is a means of pacing. And Tracy Banks is a psychopath. She's a violent sex offender. She engages in what is monitoring my exposed vagina in the bathroom as well, in concert with her psychopathic and sexually perverted neighbors who are gang stalking with her. And AVANATH Capital Management is engaged in the same with its gang stalking employees and gang stalking residents and gang stalking contractors like RGS, like I've documented. All they're doing is pacing around in what is engineered light. This is not the normal environment, and the entity is doing so pursuant to what it is that they know that I'm publishing online. So let me show you this. This is evidence of federal stalking. And the entity is monitoring what it is that I'm publishing online pursuant to the documentation ongoing in 2024, maintaining the specific environment where I am I'm updating the following evidence. So I want to show you that because that's what I've been doing early into the wee hours. I'm going through these playlists from February, March, and I'm at March 20th, 2025. So I want to show you that, because this is what the demons are hostile toward. And the entity that's monitoring pursuant to federal stalking statute title 18 section 22618 subsections 1 and 2 is the same entity pursuant to real-time knowledge about everything you're doing online. And what I'm doing is including all of these details in order for evidence that's going to be used against the gang stalkers, the sex offenders at Woodside Senior Apartments, to be prosecuted and put in federal prison and mental asylums where they belong. And I'm including all of these details and updating them video by video. This is what they're monitoring on the internet, and they're monitoring me as well. And that's the explanation for what is over 20 minutes of what is amplified noise right over me. amplified in volume on a cloudy day. It's not going to create any cloudy sunlight through a peephole. It's also not going to appear. This is the same light that you see when the fake sun is shining. And this is the state of outside. It has nothing to do with the presence of the fake sun, because you know that it's not the natural environment, and it is a fake sun because it's rising while Tracy Banks engages in the same thing at 7:21 in the morning, and the fake sun is rising on video. And the fake sun, as you see Tracy Banks doing the same thing that she's doing right now, pacing in and out of an environment where she's monitoring me and molesting my person, which is a sex offense committed via engineered light in pursuit of what is monitoring, and maliciously so and obsessively so. This is captured over the same apartment building at 5:20 p.m. and I'll reference those videos where the fake sun is over the same apartment building where the co-defendant in unit number 55 is gang stalking with Tracy. Okay? These are the minor children typically used to engage in monitoring me. This is P.O.C. This is the unit where the demon is gang stalking with Tracy. And this has nothing to do with any light that's going to pierce through the peephole. Okay? That's the malice of a gang stalking mother. This is the pattern conduct against Tracy Banks, license 9HUZ 740. Criminal interference with quiet enjoyment. It's all impossible light activity. Touching all over. Cloudy outside. There's no shadow on the grounds. There's no sunlight outside. There's no sunlight that's going to be created or manifested on that cloudy day, coming through what are both closed blind slats and window coverings, and it's appearing above the window, framing the front door, and it's occurring again in the dark and on a sunny day when the same defendant enters inside of the apartment on video at 7 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, and you're looking at the same exact maintenance of a specific environment. And the specific formula is stalking with amplified noise right over my head, and this is called pacing all inside of the apartment. Lights on, use of the appliances, activity creation, and this defendant's going to a mental asylum, and this defendant, Tracy Banks, going to a mental asylum. Okay, this is currently 9:48 a.m. where the entity is engaging in gang stalking, and also gang stalking is pursuant to surveillance that's also online on the venue of the internet. This is P.O.C. at Woodside Senior Apartments.